think we're already 5 days in. We're having fun. It's still the same. It's still the night of release. We're still binge recording. It's almost midnight. I'm getting off pretty soon because I still am running up 3.5 hours of sleep. But you know what? Hi, Logan.
Hi.
So what are you gonna do today?
I don't know. Probably wait for the crops to grow.
Stare at oats.
Yeah. Nothing really better to do.
So, we finished our thing from last time, and now we have like a million new missions spamming everywhere, and it's kind of crazy.
Great abandoned barn. For what? I don't know what that icon is. I think that's silage.
Oh, yeah.
Is that silage? That looks like silage, maybe.
At the barn. Yeah, probably. I don't know. The icons are terrible.
I know, they're absolutely horrible. What's worse is that it doesn't tell you what it is.
If I'm honest, I think the only good icons that are just looking through here that are obvious are eggs. So eggs, sugarcane, potatoes, corn, beans, sunflowers, and maybe wheat. But like wheat and barley, like you have to know what they look like in real life.
They're too similar.
Yeah, I don't know. Look,
Like,
do you want is noon good enough for you, or do you need more timer?
Are the crops grown?
No.
Then I need more time.
Well then, Mr. Bossy Pants in the vest.
Okay, well this is awkward. If I press up on my keyboard, I look down.
Wait.
My head's on backwards. Clearly.
Why is that a thing?
Who screwed up the key bindings?
I don't know.
But like if I go forward on my mouse, I look up, and that's normal. Ah, are you kidding me? Is that... Okay, no, that's just a weed stage on the headline. Okay.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode. Hope you're doing great. We're chugging along. So this is going to be likely the last episode before we start changing, and this will probably be the last major burst of content from early game before we start moving into like we're still what I would call early game. The next episodes we're probably gonna move into like the early mid tier before moving fully into mid in like 3 or 4 episodes. Then we're about to enter the transition period, and mid will stay in a while. Because if we get to episode 10, we're already to the maximum stuff. It's gonna be kind of boring for everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll keep slowly advancing. We'll grow things and have some fun. Probably, in fact,
Jumping around on some roofs. You know, I want to go check out that building over there.
that one up on the cliff.
Yeah.
I'll go with you quick, and then I want to do my mission because I like to do that in this episode.
And you're gonna hit the right button this time?
The oats got another stage. They look nice.
Alright, full grown. Let me look.
They're green oats.
Alright.
They're seeds. They're going to their heads. They're going to head.
What? What? Are you kidding me?
I know you can't get up there. I tried that for like 5 minutes earlier today.
You could have told me that.
I did. I literally just told you that.
Yeah, you just did.
No, I mean like when you went over that, I said I failed to get up there earlier.
No, I didn't hear that.
You don't hear a lot of things.
I'm dealing with hiccups right now.
Logan, your hiccups don't give you excuses for everything. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Yes, I do.
Alright, well.
Is there, like, not a way up there?
So I guess, yeah, let's get in action today. Let's go ahead and let's do a mission. I want to do a mission tonight. So, let's head down to, it's field 12 we want to work with. Where is it? Where's my mission?
My god, are these ever gonna get to the last stage?
Did my mission just got reset. Because of the stupid time speed being up, that crop must have spoiled. Oh my god. How many times has this mission gone wrong now?
Sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to plant corn. Well, not plant, I wanted to harvest corn because I really want to use the John Deere Combine. That's what I really wanted to do.
Okay, you can slow time down.
There's no point. I'm gonna keep it going. I'll turn off plant. Oh, well, turning off plant growth does nothing. Fine. Turn it down. Do nothing. Well, I just said we're 5 minutes into an episode, and I don't know what to do except I guess start harvesting because I have nothing else to do.
If you just leave plant growth off and let it cycle. No, I said that wrong. Leave plant growth on and then speed up time.
But that's gonna make our stuff wither.
No, not if plant withering's off.
Do you want me to turn that back off? Fine. They want me to plant that field in corn anyway, so I guess we'll see what happens. So leave plant growth on fast?
Yes.
Okay.
Plant growth fast, plant withering off.
Let's have some fun.
I'm gonna harvest some oats.
Alright.
Some very non-profitable oats.
Like in real life, that's no, oats actually can have a profit.
Except in this, it's 50 grand per baler. You know, like got time to afford that.
In real life, it's like 2 grand.
Yeah. But we have to buy all brand new stuff in this game because, well...
FS21 Craigslist is added. Could that please be a thing actually, though?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not joking with that. That'd be awesome.
You want to sleep the night off?
Yeah, let's do it, buddy.
We can show that off in the video.
Yes, because we just did it once. Let's do it again. Let's show off this amazing new feature. Alright, I'm sleepy. Let me in the house, you fat boy.
You denied my sleep request?
How long can I sleep up to? Not very long.
10 hours.
12.
Oh, it only lets me go to 10.
Well, I'm going to 12.
5,000 times speed.
That's nice, isn't it?
Great demand at Central Grain Elevator.
There we go.
For potatoes, that's useless.
Oh, why is Fido in the house?
Hi, Fido. Fido tried to trap me in the house.
What a jerk.
He almost succeeded.
Hey, that field 12 is slowly making its way through harvest phase, through growing phase. I mean. Somebody wants, now Toby Law field 7 wants somebody to use the ideal with the biggest corn header. Field 12 wants to be sprayed, yeah, no. I just realized the field 12 isn't a John Deere combine, which is kind of screwed.
Yeah. I don't see any John Deere combines right now.
Well, field 12 has been the one, so Mr. Paul Carrier. He looks kind of like, he looks a bit like a weirdo. I don't know. He just looks like he's up to no good.
As we're speeding this up.
The weeds are growing back.
Yeah.
Is that gonna damage it?
I don't. The weeds aren't growing in the crop, in the established crop. They're only growing.
Oh, they're not actually inside the oats, are they? Or are they? I guess I don't see any weeds in the oats.
I don't. I'm looking at the field info.
Oh yeah, because
no,
I can see behind the combine as they grow.
Yeah, you can literally watch them grow behind the combine. It's kind of funny.
Hey, caca. Stupid bird.
See this bush right here? This weed right here? Come down here. See this purple, is this purple weed for you? Purple flowers?
Oh, it's a thistle.
These things are horrible.
What, thistles?
Yes, we have, it's like chest, is it like chest height? So we're looking at the same one?
Yeah.
With purple flowers?
Yes, it's called a thistleweed.
Okay. We have them horrible here, and
yeah, we have a lot of them too. They invade old pens and they grow like 5, 10 feet tall. 6.
Yeah, and nothing cuts them.
Pigs don't have an interest in eating. We confirmed that this summer.
There's a John Deere spraying mission.
Wait, Field 12 just switched from a John Deere tractor for fertilizing now to a case. Buddy, what are you doing? Are you high?
Field 6, bro. Whoa, stop.
Eh?
Where'd it go?
Field 6 went to cultivating.
Ah, damn it.
Where's Field 12? Field 12's like off the map. Why do I not see Field 12? What happened to Field 12? Is it dead? It's still growing. Oh, it's just in the last phase where nothing happens.
Oh, well, there was a John Deere combine for Field 6, but you didn't get stopped in time.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up to 60 now while I wait for that last field.
Okay. Yep. These old ain't gonna be profitable.
I'm literally just spamming, looking to see if Field 12 goes to ready to harvest. So sorry if I'm giving anyone epilepsy or anything.
What?
Epileptic warning. Me spam closing this, refreshing the menu, trying to see if Field 12 goes to ready to harvest.
There's a Fent 1050 cultivating mission.
How long is it gonna take for that field to be ready to grow? Maybe at the top of the hour.
Okay, so that needs lime. Where's my case?
Why does that field have no interest in growing?
I don't know.
Like getting ready to harvest.
You just like get growing full.
Yeah, I don't know why it's been at this stage for so stinking long now. Like every other field on the map is like on to at least a stage or two. Actually, most of them have been at cultivated for 8 years.
Right.
It's gonna be coming out time before.
I know. Whoa, stop.
Why?
Combine. John Deere.
Where at?
Field 2.
Which field too?
Corn.
Yeah, I know. I mean, let me look at it. Let me see what the rewards are. Is it worth it? Field 2 is $5,000. I'm gonna gamble for field 1. It's closer.
Okay.
Still what I'm going after. I might as well keep going.
Okay, well I'm going to the shop to spend some money.
On what?
Line.
Oh, 7. I don't know what my mission's gonna be, but Field 12, where are you?
John Deere grain header.
Alright, I'll take it. Oh, I guess Field 2 is corn, yeah. Actually, let's do that. I'm gonna do that one, because it's corn. I'll do it, yeah. I'll do it, yeah, at least
Okay, now I might have it turned off
Wait,
in
I
my
thought I just
settings.
released items, but it didn't do anything. What? Now it just switched to cultivating all of a sudden. Are you serious?
Should've grabbed it while I had a chance, I guess.
The time speed is on 1. I don't know why it updated like that. I guess I'm doing field 12 after all. Oh.
Wow. God, makes her legs like right into a wall. And I might have it turned. Oh wait, was that light add-on that did that? That might have been a mod. Oops.
Wait, it did what?
Never mind. I think it might have been a mod. Okay, hold on. I'll move that header trailer out for you. If you want it. You want the header trailer?
No, I'm going to field 12.
Okay.
Solid jukes.
Okay, so I just pushed the header trailer out of the way so it's not in my way.
This is bad news for me.
But
Mr. Carr coming up at this time of night. You should be in bed, little boy.
good lord, the amount of lights in the interior of the John Deere.
Oh, this combine is...
Congratulations, this is the first John Deere I've ever drove. This is my light second.
Where's the other one?
It was like a 3010. My uncle's tractor.
Oh, this is the most modern one I got right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the interior is
Okay, you can stop orgasming over it. You're welcome, YouTube. Okay, have a John Deere.
This combine is actually a lot bigger than I for some reason expected.
Yeah.
Big combine.
I got pallets, big bags, line.
I have a question. Can I just like buy it from the lease to keep it for myself? You know, I want
And
to
I just want to make pallets.
I mean, who in their right mind would complain, right?
Yeah.
See, I think this is the next obvious combine upgrade, guys. This is the myself.
I mean, it's the next obvious choice.
Yeah, by far.
Be nicer for one cheaper, but
Hey, Log, look at field 16.
on the map or the mission. No, thank you. I'd rather die.
Log, look at field 11. Oh my, that's a cool one. I would be down for that.
Field 11? Where is it? Oh, yeah.
Good old quad track.
But if that quad track doesn't have the upgraded motor, they ain't got the balls to do it.
I've always noticed they put so much money into it.
Why?
It's probably because the smaller machines.
Yeah. See, like the bigger machines, it's like it like looks nice to have things hidden.
Even I kind of like some of the exposed smaller machines. Like on like 1660 from FS17 with all the gears exposed on the outside of the drives. I like that on the combine.
Yeah.
It's just like the TC590. It hid like everything. It was just a big yellow box.
Yeah.
This John Deere can at least see some stuff.
Okay, we've got 11,000 liters of line. So hopefully I can do something with it.
let's go up here. Where's my active mission? We're 6%, 7% of the way in login.
Alright.
Canola's usually worth quite a bit of money, isn't it?
Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to do the same thing. Harvest as much as possible and then sell as little as possible. Because canola will be worth quite a lot.
Which would mean a good profit for us.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna work towards getting this combine for myself. Alright, let's see. Well, since we kind of just get to sit here, let's look at some header stuff. I guess another obvious thing to get pretty soon will be the, probably the Heliensis. Which one? There's...
What, the sunflower header?
Yeah. We don't have very... I thought, for some reason, I thought there were 3, but I think there's only 2.
I was looking, there's not really a good upgrade to the header to put on our combine.
Yeah, let's see, so this one, 5.7 versus 12, yeah. That one's a little wide, so I'd go with the narrow one. Can I customize it in color? No, you can't customize it in color, that's retarded.
On what, the Heliensis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the bigger one can be customized, but I doubt it's any different. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get like a trailer load of oats out of that field, so not too bad.
What's the difference exactly between the Dynaflex and the Power Flow for the Ideal? Besides the fact that one's $1,000 cheaper.
Okay, so if I go to headers, the difference between the Dynaflex and the Power Flow for the Ideal.
It looks like the visual difference, but
the difference is one is a Draper header and what the Dyna. Why is the Draper header cheaper? Okay, but the Dynaflex is the better header and the Power Flow is the normal header.
I find it funny that the Ideal still doesn't have the biggest header in the game.
Yeah, like I don't know why the Ideal only has a 12-meter header.
Because the classic trio of identical combines just decided, hey, let's do this.
Because that combine has a 45-foot header in real life. I don't know why it's not in the game.
Probably to give you a reason to use some of the other ones.
Maybe.
That is so funny though, how that big John Deere, the big case, and the CR1090, they're just basically they're basically the same combine but by different brands.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Do you need dump yet?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna dump. Yeah. I could probably make it to the other end in my turn.
Okay, it's time to shred some lime for the first time in ever. Oh my god, that's a small spreading width.
But yeah, at some point I will make sure I get every John Deere machine in this game. That'll be a personal goal.
And then every John Deere mod that comes out.
No. Too many crappy John Deere mods.
I agree.
Though, if anybody wants to hook me up with a 4020 or a 43... yeah, 4020 or a 4320 mod, I would love it. It's good. In fact, I would happily donate... If anybody wants to make a seriously good 4320, I would happily donate some sound from my IRL. If you want to actually have a soundbite if it's starting up on my computer. That baby sounds so nice. Ooh. Let's see. 14% of the way down. I guess that's not bad considering we didn't get the mission started until 20 minutes in.
Yeah. Okay, so I bought one bag too much lime, but I didn't buy near enough.
So I guess while we're just chilling, we can chit chat about stuff. So first of all, how am I enjoying the game after playing the game last exactly 12 a.m.? So the game came out 7 hours ago, and during that time I've probably played the game for about 5.5 hours of actual gameplay time. And so far I will say I'm loving I would definitely say there's a few things I think they should have done differently. Arguably, the HUD could have been done far, far better. What are some of the quirks that we've noticed logging that could be polished better?
I should have made a list, 'cause, well...
We've listed them off over the hours, so many of them.
I know.
But yeah, there's a lot of little quirks.
Definitely, I think the biggest one is that there's no percentage level for fill.
Yeah. But just even the idea of, like, having them transparent, I don't like. I like them having, like, a dark backdrop so you can see them easier.
See, I definitely agree that they can be hard to see, but I like that they're not intrusive.
But I didn't find the old ones to be that intrusive, so.
Yeah. But I played like 4 times as many hours as you did.
So,
I had a lot more experience.
After a certain amount of hours, the hours start to become irrelevant. It's like the difference between you playing 1,500 hours on Terraria and somebody else playing 5,000. You get to that certain level of respect, it's like...
I did it. Wow, the inside of this is nice. It bugs me that you can't tilt the steering wheel back. Although it also bugs me that it says we're harvesting beans, but this is indeed not beans. If you look on the info panel in front of the hydrostat lever, it says beans. I can't see what comes before that, but it says beans. It's definitely canola. I could tap.
You know what should happen when you buy these types of lands?
What?
You should get some of the equipment the owner has, and therefore I would get the combine and this tractor.
It's a soft fertilizer.
I honestly, I don't know. I really like fields 6 and 12 and 13 even.
Yeah.
They're a nice trio of fields.
I noticed the lights are. It needs. I have a complaint about how bright this game is.
Yeah, and I don't like how like in the middle of the night it starts getting bright.
Yes. And don't nobody dare come and say that our brightness is too high. It's on default. You don't need headlights in this game.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
And then if you turn like your player's flashlight, it just basically makes everything look white.
Yeah, that's the same problem with vehicle headlights.
Like it literally makes it makes everything look like the color of login skin.
Yeah. Oh my god, you want to see something white?
Oh my god.
Tap into the Ultra.
Sure?
Yeah.
I get to see something that's
Just tap into the Ultra. And look at
It looks like snow.
Yeah, I know. That is like white. That is like the whitest white you can possibly
The better
get.
question is, what light is shining down into the Minsu? Those lights are slightly above it, but the angle.
No, the trailer doesn't stop the light.
I know. It just again, light. I'm just making fun of the lighting works.
Yeah. The lighting engine in this game, better, not perfect.
Login is barely better.
It's better because of shadows. That's the only thing that makes it better.
Yeah, I'm glad I waited to do this mission though. I just love regular John Deere combines.
Yeah. It's quite a step up from this old New Holland.
Actually, wait, what?
Quite a step up from this old New Holland. God, that's so white.
I'm just taking a screenshot for a thumbnail. Why do we keep getting...
They do their job. They do your job better than you do.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Never underestimate them.
It looks like there's snow on the ground right here.
Yeah, that's lime. Yeah, this probably way.
The lime looks like snow.
Yeah. But it spreads so damn thick it turns the ground white.
Because in real life, it looks like a big pile of pig feet.
Yeah. Cabin. Right. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? There it is.
I like that. But I only get commented the other day on a episode when I did it. The John Deere loader was technically our first John Deere machine we got.
Yeah, you did comment on that.
Well, I did it after the episode.
Well, I don't know if you did an
It
episode.
was right after the episode I mentioned it to you. But yeah, we're conquering into the world of FS19.
Okay, so that took half of the spreader to do that little tiny field. My god, I never want to spread lime on field 8.
So I guess while we're still waiting for this thing to slowly chug across the field, let's talk about some plans for the series I have. So I mentioned earlier that I want to start transitioning to bigger machinery starting with this point forward. So like right now we're still in the small vehicles is where we are. Most of our vehicles are at the very bottom, with of course the N series being the top of the line we have right now. even though
Well, the N series is the top of the line for small, but it's not our biggest tractor.
Oh, because the case, yeah.
Yeah, cause we got the case coming with overkill.
Oh, because you boosted the engine in it?
No, no, it was way too much money to boost the engine.
So it's still 170 horsepower?
Yeah.
Alright, so we still have 31 more horsepower on that Vulture.
Because it was going to be like 50 grand to max the engine.
So I guess then we want to start moving into the tier of getting all of these medium tractors. That'll be a big tier, which will probably stay for a while, maybe through like episode like 12, 14. And then we'll start moving into the later parts of the series where we will start upgrading into the large equipment, which the funny part is the large equipment itself could be broken up into small, large, medium, large, and super large.
Yeah.
Because the large category, again, the price range starts at $238 all the way up to $438. That category has a huge price range.
I definitely want to get a Challenger. Like, we had Challengers in FS17, and then I never used them.
Yeah.
But this map would actually be like the proper thing to use them in.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to see what we got going yet in this LP. It's going to be a longer one, I'm hoping. And so far, if everything's gone right, it's probably been daily. If maybe we've missed one day, if I missed an upload or get something up on time. But I'm aiming to do this daily. Of course, it's not going to stay daily forever. Basically, for one, backlogging these videos is only possible for so long. So what's likely going to happen in the relatively near future is that you are going to see me kind of back off from doing this daily. I'll probably do like the first 10 episodes daily or so, and maybe at most up to the first 2 weeks. And then you'll probably go down to like every other day, or maybe 3 times a week, or maybe just twice a week.
Titanic, the dynamic hoses in this are having a seizure.
But yeah, we'll make sure we keep uploading stuff. I'm hoping things can go very, very well. In fact, I should look. How expensive are the big sprayers? Because that's one thing I want to get redemption on in the series. Because that's where I felt the sprayer video for the last time around was really bad, and for some reason it got a lot of views. And what people did is they see New Holland sprayer in the title, and they think, oh my god, it's a tutorial, I need to watch it. And then when they see it's just goofing off and having fun, and a bunch of yelling and screaming at a friend, then they're like, oh, this is so bad, dislike. Even though people automatically think it's a tutorial, even though I never said it was a tutorial. It was just my gameplay footage. So, but I will probably review both of these in the series. I'll probably do the Star Wars pretty soon, maybe. Yeah. See, what's the difference in width in them? 27 versus 48. Holy crap. New Holland was 36. So I'm actually pretty sad that they added the New Holland. But yeah, we'll
Oh
probably...
yeah, the big new house fair.
Yeah, the Rubicon, though, is really stinking expensive. Holy cow.
Holy shit. Oh, I see why. No, look at how fast it can go when it's spraying.
When it's spraying?
It can go 50. It can go it can go twice the speed
Over
when it's spraying.
Okay, yeah. That
And
thing
it's
is,
50 meters. And it's basically 50 meters wide.
that thing is like godly, basically.
That is worth it.
Yeah.
That is 100%
I swear
worth
it's
it.
getting brighter. Like it's getting close to daylight, but it's just getting closer to midnight.
Yeah.
Welcome to FS, peeps.
What part of the world is this?
I love this. John Deere feels so freaking good.
You're using John Deere and I'm over here using Soul Case. You get to use all the new equipment, I get to run this old shit.
Hey, I'm making us money right now.
So am I.
Missions
And
are
I
a lot
am-
more efficient now.
But,
Missions can be a lot more efficient now.
yeah.
Especially with the harvest ones, because it's so much easier to do them solo.
What do you mean?
Well, previously, like, you know, if you filled your combine, you had to stop and go get somebody else. Now the hire worker can keep going while you unload your hire worker.
Oh, well, your combine never got full previously.
Oh, it did?
No.
Oh, that's how the old system works?
Yeah, it was impossible to get it full.
Interesting.
Yep.
Alright,
And there's also
I'm gonna
no
haul
annoying-
this load off to the ranch. It's like 3/4 full.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna do something all the way.
I found loads there that weren't even half full, so you're doing better than I was.
But yeah, so I'm very excited to keep going with this Let's Play. I think it's going to be something a lot more fun. I'm not going to talk about total episode numbers for now. 19 could be a joke finale, I guess, to match the year. But, that wouldn't be it. That's not a number Titanics like to end on. And we'll see if I'm
We
really
got
enjoying the series.
25.
Once we reach the practical finale, either maybe I'll do a season 2, or I'll continue the episode numbers and do a new map, or maybe we'll start live streaming episodes and just chilling, doing some chill streams. But yeah, I promise there's gonna be lots and lots of content to come, and I'm gonna work on it. I've taken a break from YouTube, but I'm energized to do actual Let's Plays. Again, this is the first time I've done an actual Let's Play since Titancraft Season 5 ended back in July, so it feels really good. And I didn't mention that in the first few episodes, but
I never even checked to see if this field needed line before I started shredding.
But yeah, this is the first time I've seriously done a Let's Play in ages, and it feels really, really stinking good. So I'm excited to get back into the game, and I hope you are excited to join me as I attempt to start doing this type of stuff again.
Oh well, that's why line's cheap.
And then, if you're interested in my Minecraft stuff, Titancraft Season 7 is basically dead, to be honest. But Season 8 will be starting in about a month when we reset. For the final rapid reset will be over, and then we will begin some long-term Titancraft for the first time in a long time. I'm excited for that too. And maybe maybe I haven't said anything about it yet, but why not? I'll reveal it. I'm thinking about in the new year, if I have some free time, just doing a really raw, laid-back playthrough of Terraria. Just for fun, not really taking anything too seriously. Probably normal modes, so I don't have to really worry about difficulty. Just kind of perusing the game, doing whatever I wish, derping around, maybe trying to push boss fights to the limits, like trying to do really derpy things. Just basically having fun. Let's see, progress. Is this going to push us over 50% for progress? Yes, yes it is. It says 49% transported for field 12. Okay. So I hope though everyone is excited for this LP, and hopefully we can do some fun stuff towards the end. Maybe Logan, though, what if we like made different farms on here towards the end, where we switched money around? Like we made one farm for one brand, another farm for a different brand. Would that be cool? Logan. Logan. When did he disappear? Log. Where did he go? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Okay, he isn't moving, so he must be AFK or something. Clearly I wasn't paying enough attention here. And I guess it's officially November 20th as of this point, so... after this I had to do a quick late night editing session while I start getting ready for bed, polish up a bit of homework, and then get some good night's sleep. And get up and continue my 3-day week before Thanksgiving.
Back.
Welcome back. I realized you disappeared. Well, I can tell you for after a while you were gone. Like, where is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so back to I share this idea with my audience. What do you think? Towards the end of the series, what if we switch things up and make things interesting? Since we have the ability now to buy separate farms,
Yeah.
what if we like made like towards the end we did like farms where we had like a farm with all of the John Deere equipment, all of the Massey equipment, all of the Case equipment, all of the New Holland, and have like the mega brand farms. That could be really cool, I think.
Could be. See, like I had the idea in 17 to do one brand would be pig farm, one cow, one sheep, and then, but you can never afford it. That's the problem.
One thing this game successfully did though is still made it so it's impossible to play through the entire game with just one brand.
Yeah. Well, it didn't make it impossible, it just made it extremely hard.
I guess, but...
Because you could New Holland jump. Well, you don't start out with one. Well, you could probably do all New Holland with the one where you get the money, and then you have to create your farm. You could probably do all New Holland. That's probably all you could afford.
New Holland. Well, I guess for like main equipment, they don't. I'm actually quite surprised that they don't work on like for like cultivators and stuff. That they don't try to include more of the main brand stuff from that. Like if we look at planters, it's quite surprising that they don't include anything from John Deere.
Yeah.
Man, they have some big equipment now, though. Holy cow. And that Great Plains actually does look a lot like a John Deere planter now that I see it.
Tractors.
I hope you're looking at my nice, beautiful combine.
Well, technically I am riding it.
I know. That's why I thought you were.
I just sort of tabbed and this is where I stopped.
Okay, now it's again. Okay. I'm trying to look at regions we could end up buying at some point. Oh my god. It'd be like 2 million to get the area between 12, 6, and 13.
Yeah.
God, just over 2 million, I bet. It's a lot of cash for that. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff on here. I'm getting near the end of that. That's good. Let's see what major. I guess if I look at power, let's go over and look at brands. Let's look at what brands like are power brands this time. So
Alright, what?
Power brands, you could say, like brands that have a huge amount of equipment. So ACO on itself really
Doesn't have a lot.
Yeah.
But see, ACO on its own isn't really isn't really a main thing.
Yeah.
It's all of ACO sub-brands. Because you got Fendt, Challenger, Vulture, and Massey, mainly.
So let's see. Dutz has like nothing except the Series 9. I'm really sad they got rid of the Series 7.
Yeah, it was a good tractor.
Oh, it was such a nice one. It was my
Good when it lasted.
Yeah. The MT900E looks so weird on the menu without the duals.
I know.
At least there's no longer falsely listed above the quad-track.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Challenger doesn't have much. Case has a lot of equipment actually, except Case is down to just one combine.
Yeah.
But they still have quite an influence with tractors. Let's see, what else we got? Fendt doesn't have much except just a few tractors. Actually, that's quite a few tractors. Yeah, Fendt has a lot of tractors actually, they're lucky. Continuing across. Yes, we know John Deere has a lot of equipment. Still not enough, but they have a lot. Krone, what do you have? What does Krone have now? Krone still has quite a lot of stuff. That's good. What's now owned by Lizard in this latest one? Ace continuing across. We have Massey. What does Massey have? Massey actually does not have very much.
No.
Massey has 3 tractors, a telehandler, and a combine, and a free flow head, and then an MF 3012, whatever that thing is, a sugarcane tipper, a trailer. That's what it is. New Holland is like the beast of brands. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tractors.
If you think New Holland's got a lack, go check out Krone.
What?
If you think New Holland's got a lot, go check out Krone.
I know Krone has.
I mean Kuhn.
Kuhn. Oh. Yeah, Kuhn and New Holland are probably tied. Oh, it's so nice that there's no more colony.
The machine was not liked by this group.
But I gotta just say, it really feels amazing to finally be at the point where we have vanilla John Deere.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a day that so many people have wanted, and
Titanic, an accident happened.
Yeah.
Another shot appeared. Alright, I made $30,000 by putting that shot there.
So, John Deere, of course, has just been something that I've wanted for so long. Even, like, I have not wanted even as close to as much as some of them. Like, I've wanted the older John Deeres, but just for me, the connection to that brand means a lot to me. And to have it finally in the game is just amazing. And though I will admit, I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's kind of sad in a way. What this has effectively done is Giants is officially the monopoly of the industry. They have total control over the brand, which means that Giants has no real competition. It never will, which is good and bad. It gives Giants a lot of freedom to do what they want, but at the same time, competition presses people to do better than they would have.
Yeah. And there's nothing that now is ever going to come close to Farm Simulator.
It had to take something devastating for brands to pull out of contracts.
Yeah.
With brands like John Deere, ACO, Case, in fact, just that group right there dominates.
Yeah.
I hope we see more John Deere in the future, though.
I mean, it absolutely locked the market. There's
it's cool, but it's also at the same time, it is a little sad that it means people can try to put pressure on Giants, but the real pressure of competition will probably never be there again.
Yeah.
They've officially conquered the industry with the addition of John Deere.
Yeah.
Oh, these John Deeres look so pretty. But I still love the joke that New Holland, every year, it was the main brand of FS15, and every FS now, it gets more than the last. So, compared to, it has 3 times as much content as it did in FS15 itself.
Yeah.
It's like, good lord. Because what is it? Let's just see. So it has 5 tractors, a wheel loader, 2 different skid steers, 2 combines, 3 different grain heads, a corn head, a forage harvester. It has the popular harvester. It has whatever this thing does. This header, I'm not quite sure what that one does. It has like the grass header. It has. Is that the one for corn? Yeah, it must be. That must be. So that's silage. We have a header trailer. We have a round baler and a hay bind. Of course, I don't know what happened to the square baler. That kind of stuff.
The square baler just doesn't exist anymore. We now have to use a Kuhn. It's ugly.
Hey, Logan.
What?
Do you have spare time on your hands?
Depends what you need.
I might need a spare trailer. I'm not quite sure yet to get all this canola.
Alright.
You know how you said that ideal on the class?
Yeah.
This John Deere is the same way.
Well, Giants didn't screw it up. The no combine shut on notice fast is the ideal.
Is that part of the ideal specialty?
Yeah, it's got the biggest unloading capacity.
This is such a nice combo. It would be cool to see a 7700 as well. Even anything in that old generation, I guess.
Yeah.
And again, I think they could make possibly one of the greatest DLCs they would ever do is if they made a DLC based wholly off old John Deere. John Deere
Yeah.
from 1930 to 1980. That 50-year range arguably has some of the best equipment ever. Or at least it's the pioneers of the modern day industry. Because a lot of people will agree that the 4020 is arguably the best tractor of all time. Or by far the most popular. And there's a question. When can we see that?
Versatile could easily compete that for best tractor.
Most people though would agree, like a lot of lists that rank top tractors of all time typically put the 4020 on top. It's just so iconic and the influence.
See, and it all depends where you rank it on. Like, oh, look at that. Or, how well can it run?
Well, a lot of the ranks had to also do with the influence they exert, because influence is a lot of that type of machine.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the John Deere 60, on its own compared to modern equipment, you're like, oh, that's crap. But then you take it in depth and realize it was one of the very first tractors to feature, it was one of the first tractors to feature a full set of single hydraulics instead of just a one-way hydraulic. And then the bigger one was the fact that it was one of the very first tractors to incorporate power steering. Which at that time...
Power steering's only nice when you want to turn. The rest of the time you get to work on it. Or it doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I had power steering in my
There's times you think of, man, I want power steering in my Ranger, and then you go, man, a pickup would be a way better option.
Yeah, for off-roading stuff.
But
For going off in the woods and off-roading stuff.
there is many Toyota people that just disagreed with you. Toyota people, you know who you are.
Because it's like, most of them pickup trucks I would not dare take back in the woods and on farm. In fact, even some days that scares me with the Ranger, the one day my tire fell into a rut and I could just hear a stump bang the bottom of the machine and I cringe. Ironically, it was the same stump that about 10 minutes earlier my dad had hit with the brush cutter, and it was such a stiff stump that it caught the blade on the brush cutter and stopped it and stalled the tractor.
Well, that's a slip clutch that ain't working good. Because that ain't supposed to happen.
Think of it this way. If something is spinning really fast and suddenly it's not spinning at all, and all
Yeah, that's what slip clutches are for. That's literally their job. Is to not break stuff.
Can they also help with like not having random spikes around in your field?
What do you mean?
The fact that my dad got a big spike up the one tire in the 3010 because God knows where that thing was hiding in the brush.
Oh, no, that ain't gonna help with that.
Robin, trailer ASAP.
I don't have the capacity for that. Nah. I got 2 more pallets to stack and then I'll bring one out.
There's not going to be much extra left over at all, but... Oh, he's past an hour recording. Holy cow. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye to the John Deere. That'd be nice.
This is so much harder to stack pallets in multiplayer than in single player. Things just don't function properly in multiplayer all the time.
The one tractor I just got filled up, and now I'm just gonna ride along the combine and see how many liters we get in it.
Alright. If it's below, is it gonna be above 8,000?
No.
Okay.
There's like barely. It's gonna be barely. It might not even be 1,000.
Is it gonna be under 500?
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna say the Mahindra, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's 600 right now. And there's just a few left that it missed on the edge, because that edge row was sketchy at first and it wasn't grabbing.
Alright.
So
I think this game's doing a better job at getting all this, at getting the actual header widths.
yeah, it's being more consistent. Again, I should take that back. You know why?
But
I haven't done anything with corn headers yet. That's usually where the biggest issues lie. Corn headers
Yeah.
like to lie a lot about where they're harvesting, because one row of the header won't be taking at all, where then there'll be a row outside of the header just magically getting gobbled up. That's where corn headers in this game are going for.
actually, I think the real test is that front-mounted forage harvester, because that thing's usually horrible.
Alright. It'll be roughly 650.
Okay.
645, 646.
I think I'm just gonna take 2 trips with some Mahindra. Because that's honestly faster bringing a tractor all the way up. I want to drive this thing.
655.
So.
But you want to do what?
Drive this Mahindra.
Oh, that thing is so nice. Oh, it's such a nice machine. I love it. I can't wait to get it. I want to get
Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Hold on.
It's like in real life when you go to a friend's house, you get to play with a new toy for the first time. This is basically what missions in this game do to you. You get to play with the new toy and you're like, I want it now.
Yeah. And then in the case, if your name is Matt and you're on off a ranch, you go get it. You buy an Alta Ford truck.
Hey, it's got the extra soybean, not soybean, the extra canola crap off my header.
Yeah. Look out! Carefully. Back up. Dude, step one I go off to the wonderful step point I go.
I'll let you get your loads, and then I guess I'll slowly head over there, but since I'm going to automatically get all the way 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 21,000 liters of canola sitting here.
Yeah, see, when it goes to 100%, it just starts giving the money to us.
Alright, let's finish this up, and then it'll be time to peace out. It's a long episode, and I start to finish a few things before I go to bed. Optimally get that edit the first episode.
Oh
of the
god,
series.
oh god, I did a flip.
It's not good for you.
Realistically, there should be nothing left in the bed of this.
Are you even there yet?
Yeah, I just dumped.
50%. We went from 49 to 50% transported logging.
Makes it even move. Is that how we are? Is 50% for the mission?
With how much has been turned in. Again, I didn't turn in an entire load of canola earlier. I only went like 18,000.
It says 90%.
Yeah, but it gave a notification saying a second ago saying 50% of it has been put in.
Oh, I don't get that.
Yeah, it gave me that. It showed me that. So 50% of the required it wants for us to put in the cell phone instead.
Alright.
We're at 90% of the mission total.
Okay, I should just about be back with my last bit before you're back. Before you're there.
Logan.
What?
That's asking a lot. I'm almost there, and you're
Oh, yeah. That's not gonna happen. I thought you were far away, and you were. I also thought I was closer to the combine. I also don't know where the combine is. I just went past the combine. It was green. It blended in with the grass. That's why red combines are better. They don't blend in with nothing.
Recording time is up to an hour and 7 minutes. It's gonna be one beast to upload. We'll edit this.
Or both.
We'll probably edit out all the fails of me missing the stupid mission.
Yeah.
20 minutes wasted just trying to get the mission back. Well, come on. Be the little tractor that could, even though you have a big inch. I don't know why you're struggling. Well, where are you?
I'm coming. Huh, if you drive across plowed ground, work ground versus the grass, you go 10 mile an hour slower.
See you passing the train track?
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm on the wrong side of the road, but I'm coming. Here I come. Bounced off the cell point.
Oh, it's a flag that might. Alright, are you on road?
Yes.
Alright, 51% transport for field 12 it says, and let's try to make it 93.
Okay. How much are we gonna get from it?
6, 97. Okay. We're gonna have like 5,000 liters on our own. Ooh, that's
10,000. That was nice.
Wow, that was a really good profit, because that's... Yeah, that was a very profitable mission.
Okay, Titanic.
Yeah.
You ready to go poof poof?
Oh, wow, you didn't let me say goodbye to my beautiful John Deere. Alright,
You went poof poof.
Let's go back to the John Deere Vulture.
By the way, I just want to say we made 7,000 from the contract and 10,000 from the canola.
I know, and the canola was only 5,000 liters. I think I know what we should start planting.
Well, I get 25,000 a load from soybeans, and that's 8,000 liters.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Again, we'll be back again, hopefully tomorrow, unless I miss a day, I don't know. The only threat now to missing days for the next few days is going to be if I just am too lazy to quickly run through each episode and edit down and try to shave off like 20 minutes of nonsense. And we'll try to do that more in the next episode too. The raw recording time of this episode is an hour and 10 minutes, and I plan on shaving probably at least half an hour off of that. Soon though, we'll be back with more. Yeah. Logan, do you have any last words?
This game's amazing.
Yes, it is.
You should buy it.
You should buy it, yes. If you have not bought FS 1990, please do. Go buy the game. It's good.
We don't get paid, honest.
As long as you have the computer to run it. Which it's not too resource demanding.
Even if you don't have a computer run it, buy it anyway.
Actually, I lied. If you haven't, if your graphics card is no good, don't buy the game. But if you have, if your computer is garbage, except it has a decent graphics card, you should be able to run it. That's really all this game takes, is just a decent graphics card. And when you're like me, I have a GTX 1080. It's like what?
The GTX 980 is like Am I running something?
The GTX 1080 is with 4K and recording is like, oh, looks like a walk in the park. Yeah, this is a stress test on this PC, and it's really good for it. It feels good to be back to doing YouTube again. All right, enough of my random ramblings. We're back again soon with some more stuff where we'll probably max out the we need to get past if we're gonna buy that combine, right, Logan?
Yeah.
That John Deere will be ours. That John Deere combine will be ours one way or another.
And if you maxed out the loan, you seriously messed up.
Yeah.
Because the loan is huge in this game.
It is. The loan is much nicer. Because what, in FS15 it was 200,000. They raised. That was with.
And then in 17, midway through, they raised it.
Yeah.
To 300.
And now it's 750.
Yeah, 775.
775. Oh boy. Maybe by next time they'll have a hot patch on the lighting issues. And in fact, yeah, that should be something. I don't know. As of now, I don't know if there's been any hot patches in the 8 hours the game has been out. But yeah. Oh. All right, Logan. Are you ready to sign?
Sure.
On the note,
Don't hurt well.
make sure to go leave some support. Give me any suggestions. I don't know. By the time I guess you're watching this, I've likely already recorded the next 2 or 3 episodes. But you know, I'll be binge recording this series. That's probably the best way to get the series to continue. It's just a binge recording. I like binge recording because then when I'm busy, I don't do it. Yeah. All right. Enough rambling. We're gonna be at an hour and 15 minutes in no time. All right. On that note, have yourselves a fantastic day. This is Pantanic, and we will see you guys
next time.
with maybe Dom, maybe not Dom. We'll see, and hopefully a new John Deere car.